Hola Amigo, welcome back to another reaction with Mabel, and today we are going to be reacting to the 5 most unfriendly countries that I have ever visited. Before we get into it, if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification, and like this video as well, and let's hit it.
Hey there, fellow travelers, Mark here with Walter's World, and today we're here in Turku, Finland, very friendly Finland, and today we're going to talk about I'm going to answer one of your questions, and that is, Mark, what are the most unfriendly places you've visited? Well, there's been a few over the years. I know people like to make comments on our videos saying, Mark, you always say that these people are friendly. You say every place has got friendly people. I'm like, yeah, every time you can find some friendly people, but overall, if you watch my videos, you'll notice sometimes I don't mention the people at all. Probably a good sign that the people weren't that friendly. And so what I have here are just 5 countries where I notice a little bit less friendliness than usual when I traveled, and some of it was more of an issue, some of it was just the situations, but these are the 5 places I had. Number 1, Belgium. Look, you all know I'm not the biggest fan of going to Brussels, and I like to make fun of them sometimes, but I can respect Brussels for its museums and all the things there, the fantastic beer they have. I've taken students there, and I've done things there. I love Ghent, I love Bruges, it's a fun time to go, but overall, the Belgians themselves, not always the most friendly people. And if you are of African descent or Asian descent, that is the one country I've gone to Europe with my students where we had racist attacks on my students. Okay, like I literally had to talk to the police when we were in Leuven because my students were getting harassed. Okay, like that's one thing. So that's one place I didn't find super friendly. Now, I have friends from there. There's nice people in Belgium, but I'm saying overall, that was one place, was a little bit touchy. Second place where the people weren't so friendly was when we were in China. And what's funny, when we were in China, we'd have like 1, 2, or 3 people around us. Everyone was super friendly and kind and fun, and it was really a great time. But once we got a big group of people, then everybody started fighting over seats in the restaurant or the dragon fruit at the grocery, no joke. Or when you're going into a place of people whacking you with things. Like, it was just like not a very friendly experience. And I think part of it is because there's just so many people that it's people are worried they're not going to get stuff, and therefore I've got to get on this elevator, be damned everyone else. So that's one thing where I didn't really have a very friendly experience when I was there, but it was a cool experience. But I mean, I'd go back to all these places I'm talking about, but I'm just saying, you wanted to know. Now, number 3 is a very interesting one, and that is Denmark. Now, the Danes, you might say they're rude. I like to say they don't care about you because you...
Ooh, they don't care about you and they are rude. Is it not the same thing? Like, they don't care about you. That means they are proud, right? If someone does not care about you, it means the person is proud. Either the person cares or the person is proud and does not want to show it. Rude, maybe in terms of behavior, and I think it's individual differences. So I don't think everybody there will be rude, right?
You're not part of their life. They don't mean it in a bad way. Okay, they're not trying to be mean. They just like, we're Danish. We live in Denmark. You're a tourist that's here for a few days. Why do I care what you think about my country? I want to be here anywhere. I love Denmark, so forget you. And so it's kind of the, kind of like, you're not part of my life, so I don't care kind of vibe you get when you go to Denmark. Now, the Danes can be fun times to go out and party with. Don't get me wrong. We've had some good times with some Danish friends over the years. But that kind of distance they have makes it so it's a little bit unfriendly, okay? Not that they're mean about it, just like, hey, we don't care. I remember I was in Copenhagen filming,
they don't say we don't
and I was
care,
talking about that kind of thing that the Danes are.
Just by their action, like, because they don't want to
it very
get
well.
close
It's not that
to
I don't
you.
like you, it's just that I don't care. And he walks off. There you go. Maybe they're not unfriendly. They just don't care, which is fine. Okay, you have that. Now, number 4 on our list is Argentina. But when I say Argentina, I'm more talking about in Buenos Aires, because Buenos Aires, if you meet people from there and they talk about the rest of Argentina, you might hear this. Oh, are you from La Capital or La Provincia? So you're from the capital or the provinces, right? And so there is kind of a, like, some people say an attitude with people in Buenos Aires sometimes. And I had a good time when I lived there, and I had a fun time, but I did note it was definitely a different attitude in terms of friendliness that you got outside of the capital versus inside the capital. So that's another place where I didn't find people to be super friendly when I was there. And then we have number 5, which would be number 1 if I was ranking the unfriendliness, and that is Luxembourg. See, you go to Luxembourg, they get paid really well. They have a nice place they live. They have good stuff there. They got plenty of money. They don't care about you. They don't care about service. They don't care about helping you. They don't care about anything because you don't matter. Because they're fine. You're coming to Luxembourg, so you should thank us that we're letting you come here.
Ooh.
That's the vibe you get sometimes at the restaurants, at the bar, the tourist stuff. it's a little frustrating, and that's one of those things where you're just like, oh, why are you so unfriendly? I mean, it's funny because I have friends that live there and we enjoy visiting them, but I would say as a tourist, that wasn't very friendly when I was there. And here's the thing.
Luxembourg.
I know these are 5 places that I've been to, and I filmed that, and I enjoyed myself there. But I went through my list of places where I found, in general, like the most unfriendly to me and my family. Those would be the 5 places. So if you're from those places, I'm not trying to insult you because I had a good time there. You might be a friend of mine from there. But those are the 5 places I've been that really found that people weren't that super friendly. But don't worry, there's plenty of friendly people that actually are in those countries, so you can meet them. But also, we have a list and a video on the most friendly places we've been to, and that list is a lot longer because really, I had to really think about like 5 where I really thought people weren't that friendly. It was actually
He's
kind
just
of
being
tough to come up with this
sarcastic.
one. Well, not for one of the places though, or 2 actually. But anyway, you get the idea.
The guy is just being like when he says unfriendly means friendly in a way. So he's just like being sarcastic so that it will like sound more fun. Like sometimes too, when you go to a place, you feel that people does not like you. It's just based on individual, and some people does not want to get emotionally attached to you because they are just there for a short period of time. But if you're coming there to live or stay with them for a longer period of time, maybe that way you will get to enjoy them, and they know that, oh, you are there and you will always be there, you know. So yeah, I was surprised. The last one, the Luxembourg, I've never heard of it before. I honestly, I've never heard. I never knew there is a country named that. But yeah, it's good to know, and I believe it's all an individual experience. So yeah, somebody else's experience might be different from what he's saying, and I totally enjoyed it at the end that he said that they have friendly people in those unfriendly countries. Yeah, so yeah, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next